Good morning, students. Today I am going to start a topics in mathematics called set theory. In our mathematical language, everything in this universe, whether living things or non-living things, are called object. Whatever object we see around us, we must classify according to the groups. So we have to making a group of the object, group of the things we see around us for our better understanding. Those are very much essential to us. The particular kind of object are coming under certain group. So these in our day-to-day life also we come across the different kinds of collection of object, different kinds of groups of object, such as in our common life I can say the collection of the group of the utensils. In the utensil, particular objects are there. Similarly, in our geometry box, we see what kind of object are there. All of you know. So, in the geometry box is a collection of object. So, in this collection of object, we can find the scale, pencil, without which the construction of geometry is not possible, eraser, compass, rounder, set square, divider, etc. So these are the object are coming under the group of the geometry box. We cannot find any other object except this in the geometry box. And because the use of the geometry box has a common purpose to us, we cannot use the plate or glass as an object or things in the geometry box because this is not required. The plate is not required while you are doing the construction, while you are doing any geometrical activities. So only, but scale is required. Without scale, you cannot draw a line. Without the rounder, you cannot draw any kind of geometrical structures. Without compass, you cannot measure the angles exactly. So these are the things required in the geometry. Similarly, so many things we come across in our day-to-day life, and we need to make them under group or collect these objects, and these and the object are particular object. These are the special object, and these objects are defined, and these objects are well defined, which we are going to collect it. So I can say the set is a collection of well defined object. So the collection of well defined object is called set. So okay, today I am writing my concept today, set theory. Set theory. The set theory, the renowned German mathematician Georg Cantor was the founder of the set theory. First of all, he encountered the application of the set theory while solving the trigonometric function. So, it has many use in our day-to-day life because of our convenience. Let us see the set theory, definition of set theory. What is the definition of set theory? I am writing first definition. What I said, the collection of well defined elements. is called elements or object is called set. Okay, the set is a collection of well-defined objects or elements. The object of the elements are also known as the object of set are also known as what elements or members. So let us note down this definition. The collection of well-defined elements or objects is called set. Well-defined elements means what? Well-defined object. It means in the set we have to take a particular special kind of object. We cannot take any kind of object. Suppose I am telling the collection of the all white flowers. The collection of all white flowers. The set of all white flowers. So I cannot take only. I will take the white flowers. What kind of different kinds of white flowers I will collect? I will make it and that will come under a set. If I will take the red flower will not satisfy in the set of the white flowers. So that the object of the set must be well defined. I cannot take the red flowers while I am preparing a set of the white flowers. Is it clear? Okay, let me see then. Again, third point. Naturally, the set name of a set. The name of sets are usually represented by the capital English alphabet. English alphabets A, B, C, D, etc. So the name of the sets are usually represented by the capital English alphabets A, capital B, capital C, etc. Similarly, the elements of a set, the element of the set are represented by a small letter, small English alphabets like A, B, C, etc. So the elements of the set are usually represented by the small English alphabets, small a, small b, small c, etc. Please note down this and remember this. Okay, students, all of you understood? Then let us come to point number 4. This is next point. Next point number 5. Point number 5. Point number 5, I can say, suppose we are going to make a set of what? Geometry box. Geometry box. So in these cases here, what again? Scale, pencil required. Pencil is an element or a member. Geometry box set A, suppose. Okay, is an element of the set A. We can write it. We can write in symbolic notation as pencil belongs to. This symbol stands for belongs to A. So belongs to A means what? This symbol stands for belongs to A, or I can write also pencil belongs to A, or pencil is an element. Pencil spelling. Sorry. So pencil belongs to A. It means pencil is an element of the set A, or pencil is a member of the set A, or pencil is an object of the set A. Okay, in symbolic representation I can write the pencil belongs to A. Okay, note down. Similarly, I can say what? Compass. Compass belongs to A. I can say divider, rounder belongs to A. Similarly, I can write this is the notation. Okay. Acha.
Start.
Similarly, you will say the suppose spoon. Spoon is not an element in the set of geometry box. In the set of geometry box, we can write it as spoon. This symbol to this is known as does not belongs to. The spoon does not belong to what? The geometry box. The spoon does not belongs to the set of geometry box. Or I can write also the spoon does not belong to the set. Okay, so if a member or element does not satisfy to the set, then we can write the spoon does not satisfy to the set A of the geometry box, so you can write spoon does not belongs to A. Spoon does not belongs to A. Okay. Thank you, student. Okay, next, similarly, suppose I like another example. This set of geometry box. Suppose you know, all of you, n is the set of natural number. This set of geometry box. Sorry, set of natural numbers. Set of natural numbers. Set of natural numbers. What are the set of natural numbers? 1, 2, 3, etc. so on. Okay. So 1 is an 1 belongs to n. 1 is the element, n is the set. It means n. 1 belongs to n. 1 belongs to the set of natural numbers. It means 1 is an element of the set n. Similarly, 2 belongs to n. It means 2 is an element of the set of natural numbers. If I will say minus 2 or minus 1, minus 1. Minus 1 is not a natural number, so we cannot write also. We can write, how can write? Minus 1 does not belong to the set n. Okay? Acha. 2 by 3 is a fraction, is not a natural number, so it does not satisfy. We can write what? 2 by 3 does not belong to n. As a student, let me ask here, 4, root over 4, is it belongs to n or does not belongs to n? Because you see, 4 root over what? What is the square root of 4? 2. 2 is a natural number, so square root of 4 is belongs to set of natural number. Understand? Understand here? So it is a, so here 1 belongs to n, 2 belongs